I want you guys to check this out.
When I get up in the morning and I come to the park sometimes and I know I'm looking good, you know how you know you're looking good, you're going to have a good game. My motto is, you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. When I get up in the morning.
That's beautiful, huh, fellas? I say it's beautiful. Anybody you know who that is? Probably know him as a football coach. Some of you don't know that he played Major League Baseball. That is Deion Sanders, prime time. And back in the day, he was known for dressing the part, right? You see all these guys nowadays that they come in beautiful suits or, fancy stuff. You got Cam Newton who rocks the crazy hats. Like you just got fashionable guys that come in to the ballpark, to the football stadium, to the arena, whatever it is, and they're always dressed nice. All right. And it's something we didn't think much about when I was your age or even in high school. I really didn't consider why they do that, why the pros dress like they dress. And then you start thinking about Deion Sanders and in the persona and everything that he does in terms of his showmanship. And he says, if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good. And if you play good, you ultimately get paid good. Right. And so there's something to it, something that's there's more depth there than just dressing the part. Okay. What I want for you guys is to start to understand that how you portray yourself matters. First impressions matter. How people see you and how you walk in the room and the type of confidence you have and the type of swagger you have, it matters. And I'm not saying you got to button up in a suit and tie every day and go pierce your ears or anything crazy to stand out. It's not about standing out. It's about simple principles for life that allow you to go forth feeling like you belong in a certain place, allow you to go forth feeling good about yourself, feeling like you're ready to go. Has anybody ever got a haircut and you just feel like a new man after a haircut? It's like, man, I walk out of that barber shop and my neck's cleaned up, my sideburns are trimmed, my beard looks a little nice. Some of you guys, a little peach fuzz on your face. I know. You feel good about yourself. There's a different type of energy. And that's real. It matters. It matters. And so my challenge to you guys at a young age is to just start understanding what makes you tick. We don't all have to be primetime Deion Sanders. We don't all have to go out and put on some big elaborate fur coat and wear crazy boots and wear crazy hats and have all the jewelry. But we do have to understand who we are, what makes us feel good, what makes us feel confident, and ultimately what type of persona do we want to lead on? What kind of impression do we want to make? I got 5 things for you guys. I want you to write them down. Okay. 5 things on how looking good, feeling good, and playing good transcends sports and applies to really life. And so if any of you adults are listening, any parents are listening, this stuff matters not only for these young guys as they're trying to pursue a career in college baseball or professional baseball or whatever it may be, but also for you adults who are maybe not totally satisfied in your job or in your career and you're looking for something greater, or maybe you're looking for that promotion. Maybe it's important to start dressing like your boss dresses, dressing for the job that you want instead of the job you have. All right, 5 ways that looking good matters. There are 5 reasons that looking good matters. 1, write this down. I've already touched on it. First impressions matter. How you present yourself shapes how others see and respect you. Long term, once you start to develop a relationship, that matters way more, right? Who you are as a person matters way more. But again, we're just talking about looking good, feeling good, right? So how you present yourself matters. When you go to meet that coach for the first time, do you look sloppy in a baseball uniform, or are you buttoned up with your shirt tucked in and a belt on? Right? Those things matter when you're at tryouts trying to earn a job. Is your hat on straight and it looks good, or is your hat sideways and crooked, or are you rocking the backwards hat showing up to the ballpark? Right? These things matter. First impressions matter. Number 2, confidence is contagious. When you carry yourself well, you not only feel better, but you inspire confidence in those around you. I'll tell you, I gave my man Braden Randall, Futures Association member at Ole Miss right now. Last year, man, he was swimming in his jersey at Ole Miss. I mean, like that thing was just, he needed a life jacket, man. He was swimming. So I said, hey, man, pro tip, go get that sucker tailored, dude. Go get that thing tailored. Tailor it around your arms a little bit. Tailor it around your midsection, around your core. Tighten it up around your chest. You're going to look better in your jersey. You're going to feel better. Guess what? I went out to Arlington to watch him play against the University of Texas a few weeks back. First thing he said, Jay Byrd, did you notice my jersey? I said, I did notice your jersey, B-Dog. He went and got it tailored. And he looked better in his jersey. But not only did he go get it tailored, a couple of his teammates went with him and got their jersey tailored. So by Braden Randall, the returning shortstop at the University of Mississippi, by him going and getting his jersey tailored, it encouraged people around him to go get their jerseys tailored. And what it did was it inspired confidence in all of them. Because they all showed up. They all showed up with a different type of energy, a different type of swagger. When they walked into the first day of practice and everybody else is in a baggy team issue jersey and theirs fits like butter, I'm telling you, you feel a little bit better, feel a little bit stronger. There's something to it. All right, number 3. Third reason why feeling good matters in a jersey or in a uniform or in your clothes. Preparation equals success. If you're intentional about your appearance, it shows people that you, one, care a lot about what you're doing, but 2, it shows that you took the time to prepare. If you stay up an extra half hour and shave your face, some of you older guys, or you make the effort to go get that haircut when you know you're feeling a little scraggly, and you show up to that tryout the next day buttoned up and clean cut and looking the part, it not only shows that you care, but it also shows that you're disciplined and you're prepared. You're prepared for the job that you want to get. You think about showing up to a scout day or a college pro day when you're trying to get recruited or maybe earn an opportunity to play professional baseball, get drafted. You show up looking nice and clean and well put together. There's a reason why the Yankees have the rules in place, right? I know they backed off of them a little bit, but still, they still want to be clean cut and buttoned up. It shows that you matter, that it matters, that something matters to you beyond just, I don't really care what I look like. I'm just going to go out there and ball. Number 4, leaders look, act, and carry themselves with purpose. Leaders. There's something different about a leader. I know all you guys on here want to be leaders. That's why you're here right now. You're working hard on your craft, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. That's what leaders do. Leaders also look, act, and carry themselves a certain way. Tom Brady looks, acts, carries himself a certain way, right? Leaders don't get kind of, they don't fall into the trap of, oh, we're going on the bus and nobody's going to see me anyway. No. Button up, look clean on that bus ride. I'm not saying you can't wear sweatpants, but man, make sure they're not baggy. Make sure they're not all just dirty and gross and messed up, make them clean. Put on some shoes. Don't wear your slides on the bus, things like that. Like, just take care of yourself, look, act, and walk a certain way so the people around you will be intrigued and want to rise to the occasion and be just a little bit better too. All right, then number 5, and really ultimately the most important, guys, because I don't want you to misconstrue what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about looking good, feeling good, how it can help you play good and be a leader and all these things, and that's an amazing thing. But ultimately, it boils down to faith too. It's having a little bit of faith and a little bit of appreciation for what God's calling us to be in our lives, which is good stewards of what he has given us. He's given us these bodies. He's given us these brains. He's given us uniqueness and the desire to be ourselves and to stand upright and lead the way. So we need to honor that with our bodies, our talents. How we carry ourselves is a reflection of that responsibility. All right. Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. And so I'm really not talking about putting on some clothes so that, you know, you look good on camera. Not really talking about buttoning yourself up so that the girls in the stands think you look good. Right? I'm talking about buttoning yourself up and preparing for the job that you want from an appearance standpoint, so that you can be a good steward of what you have, so that you can influence people around you. Man, I used to have this really, really heavy high school football coach that just sloppy and just didn't fit the bill, man. But he used to tell us to get down and do push-ups. And I'm like, man, you can't do push-ups yourself. How are you telling me to do it, right? I used to have a high school baseball coach that just didn't take pride in any of his facial hair. But then the second I had a little overgrowth, he's like, hey, clean your face up, man. It's like, no, bro. My point to that is, if you want to be a leader and you want to love the people around you and you want people to follow and have some sense of, if you want to set the tone and be the man that God's calling you to be a good steward of the things he's given you. And part of that is your body and your facial hair and your hair or your baldness, whatever it might be, right? Just stay buttoned up, stay clean, and prepare for the job that you want rather than just being content with the job you have. If that makes sense. So, guys, simple tonight. Simple but profound. Look good, feel good, play good. Maybe one of these days you'll get paid good. I see you down there. All right, guys. I love it. I love you guys so much. Y'all keep coming on. If you want any, like, if there's something on your heart, fellas, some of you guys that keep coming, Colton, August, T. Jones down there, Kellen, it's good to see you again. JT, anything that's on your heart, fellas, that you're like, hey, man, I'd love to learn about something, send me a text or have your parents send me a text and say, hey, I want to learn about this. Can you talk about this? I'm going to work to have more guests on too. I think the guests are great. We're working on some things on our end to make this bigger and better. I want you guys to keep coming and be vocal. All right. I love you guys so much. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be good stewards of the bodies you have. Get those jerseys tailored. Put on a nice belt. Look the part. All right. Look like big leaguers. Love you guys. See you later.